In Power Rangers you cannot measure power, and this is why it is very difficult to know who are the most powerful Rangers. The best we can do is to look for the advantages that each team has to know which one can be more powerful, and this is something quite complex since all the Power Rangers are quite similar. All the teams have the same concept, although not all of them have the same theme, experience, weapons, and some other important details. This is why we are going to identify the most powerful teams by looking for some of these advantages that each team has. Remember that this is only my opinion, since there are no numbers here that can certify that a team is more powerful than another. It is only my perception, and each person may have a different opinion. That's why I ask you to write in the comments your 5 most powerful teams and mention some advantages. Number 5, Wild Force. This team is made up of 5 original Rangers and a 6th Ranger that could help them a lot, plus he is a very powerful Ranger. These Rangers have a great connection with nature and can summon the spirits of animals, which makes them very powerful. Each Ranger has a specific animal, and all these animals are very strong separately. Even though their leader, the Red Ranger, is a rather strange person due to his history, he still manages to turn the team into very powerful Rangers. We all know that animals are a powerful force of nature, and I think this is the biggest advantage this team has because of the great connection they have with the wild world. Number 4, Power Rangers SPD. This team has several members who have managed to change positions and colors, which makes them very versatile. You also must understand that these Rangers are from 2025, and in the timeline of the series this is a very advanced year, although in our reality there is not really that much technology yet. Each of these Rangers have different abilities which gives each member an advantage separately, and when they team up then they have an even greater advantage. In this era the Rangers have great technology and can use this to finish off many powerful enemies. Another thing I like about this team is that they have great police training, and this can be a big advantage over other Ranger teams, as almost always all Rangers start out without any serious training. The mentor of these Rangers is also a very powerful member of the team and is most powerful when he manages to transform into a Ranger. This team has faced incredible villains, and despite this they have managed to defeat them all. Something important that this team has is that one of its members comes from the future, the Omega Ranger, which has spectacular abilities and could be one of the greatest advantages for the SPD team. Number 3, Time Force. This team comes from the year 3000, which makes them the team with the best technology, and this is the biggest advantage they can have over any other team. They have managed to travel through different moments in time and have had to face very powerful enemies. It is even said that the main enemy of this season is the most powerful villain of all time, and regardless of the outcome of that battle, the Time Force Rangers deserve everyone's respect for having faced this villain. Each member of this team is very important, but we must highlight their leader, the Pink Ranger, and also the Red Ranger. These 2 Rangers prove that they are very powerful and could be among the most powerful Rangers in the history of Power Rangers. Even in the comics these Rangers have proven to be very important and also very powerful, as they have had to save other teams. Although in the TV series they didn't show it, we suppose that this team has had to travel in time on several occasions to save many teams from some danger that they don't even imagine that exists. The high technology of their time and time travel are the greatest advantage this team has. Number 2, Dino Fury. I know that many will be surprised that I have chosen this team, as it is the most recent team, and sometimes many think that only the older teams are very powerful. The reality is that this team has certain advantages that no other team has, and this makes them extremely dangerous for any enemy. The first thing is that within this team there are two very old Rangers, which could know the power from a long time ago and could defeat all the enemies of their time. The Red Ranger and the Gold Ranger were able to defeat all the monsters and managed to survive all the destruction at that time. In addition to this team managed to obtain two different powers, since in the first two seasons they had the power of the dinosaurs connected to the statues, and then they obtained the orbs that connected them in another way to the power. Along with the new power, they also managed to find other Zords, which are a legend due to their power and versatility. These Rangers have faced many powerful enemies and have something else that no team has ever had. They have managed to have the closest connection that no one has ever had with the Morphin Masters, and this has helped them in the most difficult moments, in addition to obtaining two very powerful weapons. Lastly, the leader of this team became a Morphin Master, and the new leader of the team was also amazing at all times. Number 1, Mighty Morphin. Even though it seems obvious to choose this team because of their fame, the reality is that I'm not putting them first because of that, and I'm going to mention all their advantages. Honestly, I had to think whether they were the second or the first team, since the Dino Fury have incredible advantages, but the Mighty Morphin has something more important. The best advantage this team has is experience, and this is something that no Morphin Master can give you, since you must live through a lot of things to get this. The Mighty Morphin fought many powerful monsters and villains. They even managed to defeat Lord Zed many times. Lord Zed has always been a very powerful villain who has destroyed Zords, and many villains are afraid of him. The Mighty Morphins have had to face this villain and a villain like Rita Repulsa, who is also a very powerful sorceress. One great advantage this team has is that all its members have been leaders at some point, as Jason was the first leader, Tommy was the second, Zack and Billy were the leaders in the special episode, Trini is the current leader of the Omega Rangers, and Kimberly is a leader of another team when she became a Ranger Slayer. In addition to this, Tommy is known as the legendary Ranger and possibly the most powerful Ranger of all time, so this takes this team to another level. Another great advantage of this team is that their mentor Zordon is one of the wisest beings in the universe, besides being a warrior feared by all villains, and has been the one who has guided this team for many years. Write in the comments your 5 most powerful teams,